vegan.
Take a look at this creamy, delicious nacho cheese sauce, and it's completely vegan. It's actually super healthy, and if you want to screenshot the ingredients right here, I'll show you how to make it. Into your high-speed blender goes your raw soaked cashews. That's 1.5 cups. Also 1.5 cups of cooked sweet potato, nutritional yeast, a cup of veggie broth, a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar, and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And that's it, just blend. And there we go. Oh my goodness. This cheese sauce is so delicious. The sky's the limit on what you can put this on. I like to, of course, dip tortilla chips in it, but also it's great on baked potatoes. It's great on tacos. Anywhere you would use normal cheese sauce, you can use this. It is absolutely delicious, super creamy. Give it a try. I'm sure you're gonna love it.
Making a plant-based tofu blue cheese sauce. 1/4 block of extra firm tofu into a blender. A cup of mayo. Tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. Tablespoon of lemon juice. Teaspoon of onion powder. Teaspoon of garlic powder. Teaspoon of dill. Teaspoon of nutritional yeast. And a tablespoon of sesame seeds. And a teaspoon of salt. All set. Should look like this when you're done. I'm going to use that on a buffalo tofu sandwich, but you could use it as a dip for cauliflower wings. You could put it on a salad. If you make it, let me know in the comments.
Vegan Parmesan cheese. We can either use a blender or a coffee grinder. Add 1/3 cup of cashews, 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, a teaspoon of onion powder, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And just grind it for a few seconds. You don't want to overdo it though, because otherwise the oil is going to come out of the nuts and it's going to get moist. And we want to keep this a dry texture. Holy cow! Delicioso!
Do you like cream cheese? We really like cream cheese too, right, Oscar? Here's our favorite recipe. We hope you like it. The secret ingredients here are cassava and cashews. I find cassava frozen at Target over here where I live. Second biggest secret is blend it very well. It must be super creamy, just like a regular cream cheese. Other than this, you can just have fun. Season it the way you like it. I love it with fresh garlic and herbs, but I prefer to do it after it's ready. Also perfect for that idiot sandwich.
Want to make this creamy vegan Chipotle nacho cheese? Just look at that ooze. First, we want to make a roux. Some vegan butter and flour mixed until thick. Add some plant milk, cheese shreds, sour cream, chipotle, whisk until smooth and creamy.
Made almond milk but don't know what to do with the almond pulp? Let's make almond cheese. Grab the leftover almond pulp and put it in a bowl. Add 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 1 tablespoon of lime juice, 1 tablespoon of nutritional yeast, a teaspoon of onion powder, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and some pepper. A tablespoon of chopped basil, a tablespoon of chopped green onion, and 3 tablespoons of non-dairy milk. And mix. Make sure to combine it very well. You can do it with a spoon or with your hands. Then place it on a plate, press downward, and just shape it however you want. Leave it in the fridge overnight, and that's it. It's ready. So it's this color because I didn't peel the skins of the almonds. For me, it tastes very similar with or without. But if you want the cheese to turn out white, just peel the skins. And you can really add whatever you want to the cheese. I'm gonna try it with a cracker. Holy cow! Delicioso!
We're making coconut queso. First thing, you're gonna need some full-fat coconut milk and add in 2 tablespoons of tapioca flour. Next, add in that nutritional yeast and garlic powder, onion powder, and smoked paprika. Salt and pepper to taste, my loves, and then add in a little bit of some cumin powder to give it that extra cheesiness. Add in maple syrup, and then whisk that baby around and pour it into a nice hot pan to get it bubbly and boily and delicious. Make sure that you are whisking that around so it doesn't burn on the bottom. And once it's nice and boily and hot, you're gonna turn off your heat and make sure she's getting nice and thick and delicious. Next, just add in a splash of some fresh lime juice and your coconut queso is ready.
I fancy a Camembert. Well, I've got you covered, mate. Here's a vegan one. Grab this. Wait, grab this.
Into a processor of food. Cashew nuts from miles away. Nudge. Apple cider vinegar.
Season it with Essex sea salt. Blend once more.
Pour it into a nice little ramekin. Spread it even. Pop in some rosemary. And do the same for some garlic. Right, see you later, pal. Enjoy the oven. Oh my god.
Vegan stretchy melty cheese. In a small pot, pour 1 cup of water. When it starts to boil, add 1/3 of a cup of cashews and boil them for 5 minutes. We want to do this just to make them soft. Once it has cooled down, put it in a blender. Add 3 tablespoons of tapioca flour, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of salt, some pepper, and a teaspoon of white vinegar. And blend for around 2 minutes to make sure it comes out smooth. We don't want little chunks. Pour the mix back into the small pot and turn on the stove in low heat. Make sure to stir the whole time. You don't want it to stick or burn. The tapioca flour is going to activate with the heat and it's going to come out with this texture. It's so fast, only with 3 minutes on the stove, it's going to come out like this. As of now, this is my favorite vegan cheese recipe. I think it tastes so similar to real cheese, but if you do it, let me know what you think. So I'm making an avocado quesadilla with lime and salt. Let's see how it tastes. Holy cow! Delicioso!